Welcome, Sagittarius. This is your weekly focus for December the 17th through to the 23rd, 2018. My name is Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly, and thank you. Thank you truly for all of the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. The cards have been spectacular. I mean, last week, it was like magical energy that was coming into existence for us. But this week for Sagittarius, um, well, for everybody, for you, for everybody so far, it has been like this grounded magic, like something that is tangible, something that is real, something that we can touch and experience, and we know it's there. There's a presence. Um, so I expect nonetheless for you. Let's get to the cards. They did not want to cut at all. The Lovers. Wow. Now, this is a very strong card. I think somebody else got, I'm not sure what sign it was, but somebody else got the Lovers for a start. I'm wondering if it was a fire sign or a mutable sign, perhaps. But this is growing relationships, deepening relationships, falling in love with a passion, a dream, a desire, and growing it deeper. This could be a love for yourself, realizing your empowerment, realizing your gifts, your talents, your dreams, the unique you. A new relationship could be coming in sometimes with the Lovers. It was like that destined meet. You're finally both right to finally meet. Or somebody who really believes in you and wants to support you and you want to learn from them. So there is a beautiful, loving, for a dream, for a goal, for a person this week. So let's see what else we got here. The Five of Pentacles. Well, I would have to say life may have been beating you up in many ways. And now you have finally made it to the threshold of the door of abundance. And in some ways, you could feel kind of exhausted. But you're starting, I kind of see this as you're starting to turn your head around, and you are going to notice just how close you are to actually walking into a dream, a goal, that you've made it, that the new beginning is a couple steps away. Now, also, I put it, just above the Lovers. And so this is where you start to stand up for yourself, where you may have gone with whatever made the other people happy, whether it was in the work environment or within the community or the family, a friendship, a partnership. But this is where you're kind of standing up for who you are. You're saying no more to that. So you could be speaking up for yourself. Your actions could actually be doing it more. But you're not going to be on somebody else's agenda in some way or some form. There's some kind of shift. There's some kind of transformation where you love yourself enough not to allow somebody else to demand that of you. Whether it is your time, your energy, your resources. Three of Cups. It is about celebration. This is definitely good news coming in for you. So expect something wonderful to happen, some door of opportunity opening, some adventure, some learning experience, something that you have been wanting or affirming. This is definitely celebration. This is the path opening up to you. This is you seeing where you can step forward in your future goals, your dreams, your desires, that you can take that first step, that um, the opportunity presents itself. So definitely, I've been kind of using the mental horizon, expanding your mental horizon this week, of allowing for different opportunities, different, meeting different walks of life, and listening to, some kind of something comes in. Something comes in that changes your world, rocks your world in some way, that you want to celebrate, that you realize that you are in a new beginning of sorts. Then we have the high priestess. Now, the high priestess demands that we sit in quiet contemplation and realize the magic that lays within you, of how far you can go in your own empowerment. She brings in the magic, but it matches your magic. Does that make sense? She matches your beauty, your talent, your heart, your passion. Magical opportunities appear. Ace of Wands. You understand where you can go, what is needed, where the balance can be in your life, where the balance needs to be in your life. Being able to take those steps in order to ensure that you are moving towards balance. Um, this could be a whole new path of you finally being able to breathe again, letting your hair down. And you're okay with whatever needs to go. So, maybe even just a couple short weeks ago, you weren't able to let something go or move past something. And now you're sitting there kind of in peace. You didn't realize how much it was hampering your movement forward, or you're zapping your energy, or and you allow the release, you allow the closure, you allow the healing. And it's like a snap of a finger, and you feel the healing, or you let go of that commitment or that obligation that no longer serves you. Maybe it's a relationship, maybe it's an environment. We have the Four of Pentacles. Once again, this is about letting go of what no longer matters, of lessening your control on some things in your life in order to free your energy for controlling your future in some way, controlling your actions, where your focus is. So maybe this is a big shift in focus for you. The door of abundance is right behind you, but you sit there and you stare at those two pentacles like somebody's just going to come up, run up, grab them, and run away. Like you're hugging one next to you, like no one's getting this. This is all mine. And this is releasing some kind of control, or the way things have to be in order for your world to stay in order, when it's the very thing holding you back from true peace of mind, happiness, joy. Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands has been popular this week. We want to stand up strong and tall, and we want to probably sprint the next part of our journey. So, some of those wands that we're taking with us, yeah, they have new growth. There's potential there, and some of them they're just dead wood. And maybe you needed them in order to get to here and now, but you don't need them anymore. But I kind of get this constant energy for you that it's okay to let it go. It's okay. It's profound. All of a sudden, you're okay with it. Whereas a couple of weeks ago, or a couple of days ago, maybe even, you weren't able to let go. You weren't able to release. You weren't able to face that issue, or step out of that environment, or step into a different environment. I think you're more than ready now. And the Three of Wands, another popular one. And this one's been popular for 2 or 3 weeks now. We hold that wand and we stare out into the abyss, don't we? And we're imagining our future. So first of all, look at the big picture here. There's some decisions that are going to be needed to be made here in the near future. And so now's the time to start looking at where we're at, but more importantly, where we want to go. Eventually, we'll move over to the second wand, and that could be a couple of variations of the first path that we wanted to take or we want to take, the goal, the dream, the desire, or it could be something completely different. The third one doesn't necessarily represent the decision being made. It could be something absolutely new and unexpected come into your life. And now there is a third option to consider that you never considered before. And so this card is asking us to take our time to make sure that the things that we are stepping into are truly the things that we want to step into. And the things we are saying no to, you need to investigate. You need to make sure that you're saying no for the right reasons. Three of Swords. Now, where the Three of Swords sits, it's just talking about a great healing coming in, okay? So there is no heartache or heartbreak here. Okay, there's no sadness and no loss here. This is definitely about healing where it is. It's letting go of some of the old pains, the crutches that you have manufactured. Where you smiled when you should have been crying. Where you had to be strong when everybody else was being so weak and getting away with it. Where you were determined to push through the energy, and you did, but a lot was sacrificed in order for that to happen. This is a great forgiveness coming in. The clouds are letting in the sunshine. There is a beaming yellow light surrounding you, healing you, penetrating you, making you whole again. So this could be through meditation, this could be through reflection, but there's parts of your path that you have walked that you need to allow the healing. And maybe it's just the recognition to yourself of what you've accomplished and been through. Usually I get, you have to forgive yourself for this wrong action and that wrong action. And that might be part of it, but I really don't get that. I think it's more of realizing your own empowerment, your own courage, your own strength, your own determination, your own discipline, and how to use those same tools that have been crutches in your life as your true empowerment going forward. And the angels highlighted that. So definitely pay attention to where you need to heal in your life, because you're not giving yourself enough credit where credit is definitely due. You're not loving yourself enough. You're not appreciating yourself enough for who you are and what you can accomplish. The more you send out the I am deserving, the universe is listening to you right now. God, your angels, your spirit guides are definitely listening to you. I mean, we started with the lovers and we have the high priestess sitting on one side. We have the three of cups underneath. We have the door of abundance directly above. We have balance and harmony coming in and a feeling of contentment and inner peace. So what are you affirming? What are you recognizing of your own truth, your own value, your own hopes and dreams and desires? Because that is just, it's like an electrical charge going out and being received. And you're going to see responses back. So don't wallow in any kind of self-pity or beating yourself up or all the things that could go wrong. Look at the big picture. Who else had this? But look at the big picture. Don't sweat the small stuff right now. We'll have time for that later. Don't worry. We'll be going into Capricorn energy, and that's about the plan and working it out and making sure there's nothing standing in our way and all the little details that go into it. It's not about the little details right now, so don't get caught up in them. Put them on the back burner. Let them work out any kind of problems by itself. Because this truly could be quite a wonderful week for you. Definitely some kind of good news coming in. Allow healing in your life. Don't sweat the small stuff right now. Look at the big picture. See and vision of where you can go, your dreams, your desires. And talk about it. Journal it. Definitely talk about it and journal it. And look for opportunities to step forward. You sit at the threshold of the door of abundance. All you need to do is stand up, turn around a couple of steps, turn that doorknob, and walk through. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.